She agreed to give me a divorce.
Oh, Thorne.
It's over.
It's going to be just like that, Thorne.
Sally, Brooke is a very powerful woman.
She's a very sexy woman.
Yes, she's also one with the moral instincts of an alley cat.
Oh, my heart goes out to Rick. I mean, she's his mother.
I don't think she scores very high in the maternal instinct department, honey. I think she cares for no one but herself. That and her obsession with the Forrester men.
She's not going to get this Forrester man because he's never going to leave Macy.
No, of course he isn't. Of course not. You don't have to worry about that.
Look, I think we're all in Macy's corner on this one, but let's not fool ourselves. Brooke Logan is a threat to be taken seriously.
You want a divorce?
Macy, this isn't working.
It is my drinking, isn't it?
No. Your drinking is going to be dealt with by both of us. You're going to stop.
All right. All right. Look, I swear from this minute forward, I will never take another drink, I promise. But let's not talk about divorce.
Macy, you're not listening to me.
You're angry and you're upset, and I don't blame you. I would be too, but you don't mean this, Thorne. Not divorce. You couldn't possibly.
I'm sorry.
What about Amsterdam? The promises, the commitment that you made to me, Thorne. You swore that you would never leave me. That was the only way I agreed to marry you. Have you forgotten that?
No, I haven't.
Well, then that's enough talk about divorce. Because that isn't even an option.
Clarke is right, Sally. We cannot act like Brooke isn't a threat because she is.
I don't agree.
Oh, I don't know how you can say that. You have seen this woman in action.
All right, worst case scenario. Maybe somehow Brooke does manage to seduce Thorne. She gets another notch on her Prada handbag, and then she moves on.
How could Brooke play with people's lives like this?
Well, maybe she isn't playing. Maybe it's something else, something to surprise us all. Maybe she thinks she's really in love.
I have to go.
Kimberly!
No, somebody has to get through to Brooke.
Wait a second.
She can't do any harm, and who knows, maybe she'll manage to do some good.
I can only imagine what you're going through, Thorne. Telling Macy that you want out of this marriage. I really wonder how she's going to react.
Honey, we're just going through a difficult time right now. We'll get through this, just like everything else we've gotten through.
Macy.
No. No, Thorne. You're not going to divorce me. That's ridiculous. I mean, think of all the time that we have put into this relationship. How many years have we been together?
A long time. We've become very close. And we always will be close, Macy. But the marriage was a mistake.
I didn't want to get married. I had my own life. I had a good life. I went to Venice as your friend to keep you from making a terrible mistake, Thorne. I didn't go there to be proposed to. That was your idea. I turned you down. But you told me that I was the one that you wanted, that nothing would make you happier. You convinced me to do this, Thorne. And when I finally gave in, it was because I truly believed that you loved me and that you wanted me. And I still believe that.
I do love you, Macy, just not the way a husband loves a wife.
Are you crazy? What about our wedding night? What about all of those nights that we spent in that bedroom, Thorne? That wasn't a husband making love to his wife.
He tried to make it work.
Please, Thorne, we need more time. We haven't even been married for a year.
Macy, time isn't going to make a difference. You know what went on in Venice. You know that my brother and my father tricked me. And yes, Macy, I came on very strong and I shouldn't have. And I don't want to make excuses. I realize now that I said a lot of things that I shouldn't have, Macy. But I was set up. My father and my brother betrayed me, and I was hurt and I was angry. And Macy, for the life of me, I am so sorry that you have to suffer for something that you had no part of. But I can't pretend anymore. I can't. I can't pretend that we have a marriage, Macy, when we don't. It's over.
All right, let's just calm down and get back to work.
How can I do that when my little girl is struggling to hold her life together?
Sally, Macy's not a little girl. She's been taking care of herself for years.
But Thorne has always been there for her.
Well, maybe they can weather this.
I don't think so. This time it's different.
Why? Because of her drinking?
I'm not talking about her addiction. I'm talking about Thorne's.
Brooke Logan. That's a hell of a habit to break.
I just hope to God that Kimberly can get through to her.
Come in. Kimberly.
I need to talk to you, Brooke.
All right. What is it?
It's about you and Thorne.
Look, I know that you're concerned about Macy, and I don't expect you to believe this, but so am I.
How can you say that you are concerned about Macy when you are chasing after Thorne?
I am not chasing after Thorne.
Well, what about the steam room, Brooke? Remember, I saw you.
Nothing happened in the steam room, Kimberly. Besides, that's not the issue. Thorne and I had a relationship long before he married Macy. We'd still be together today if he hadn't been so blatantly deceived.
The point is, he is married, Brooke.
The point is, he shouldn't be married. Look, I'm sorry that you're involved in this. I really am. But you've got to just let it go, okay? Thorne and Macy need to work this out by themselves.
Are you letting them work it out, Brooke? That's why I came here, to ask you humbly to please leave them alone. Give Macy and Thorne a chance to work out their problems.
It's over. Just like that. After everything we've been through, you're just gonna throw it all away?
I'm not throwing it away.
I don't think you have the vaguest idea what you mean to me. You're everything to me. You're my best friend. You're my confidant. You're my lover. You were gonna be the father of my children. And now you expect me to just pick up and move on and find somebody else? If you weren't blinded by Brooke, you would see this for what it is.
This isn't about Brooke.
Isn't it? When you thought you'd lost her, who did you turn to? Who did you swear your love to when you thought that Brooke was no longer a factor in your life? Me. Me, you cannot ignore that. Thorne, if Brooke was no longer in the picture, would you be asking me for this divorce?
Will you please do that for me, Brooke? Just give Macy and Thorne a little bit of space.
I am not the problem here, Kimberly. Macy came between Thorne and me. I didn't come between Thorne and Macy.
But he chose Macy, Brooke, not you.
That's only because of what happened in Venice.
No, I don't care what happened in Venice. He asked Macy to marry him. The same thing happened to Rick and me, okay? Rick was lied to, but as soon as he made that decision to stay with Amber, I backed away.
But only for a while.
But I gave them a chance to work out their problems, Brooke, and that's all I'm asking you to do. Just give Macy and Thorne a little bit of space. Will you please do that?
I can't believe this is happening to Macy again. Oh. Damn those Forresters.
You sound like you believe my daughter's about to lose her husband.
I just don't like how this is shaping up. Macy's drinking again.
That's because she's so insecure.
Oh. There's usually a reason for that. I think she senses the end of her marriage is near.
No. No, I don't believe that. I know Thorne, and I cannot believe a man of his caliber would choose a shallow woman like Brooke. No. No, it's not going to happen. He is going to come to his senses. He is not going to leave Macy. He is not going to do it.
If there was no Brooke Logan, you would love me as much today as the day you proposed to me, Thorne. We go back too far. You're part of my soul, Thorne. I know you better than I know myself.
Macy, all I'm telling you...
You're telling me something that you haven't thought through. Thorne, you could never have the kind of relationship that we have with any other woman. You can't. We've just put too much time into it, Thorne. Think of all the years that we've spent together, the lives that we've touched. You and I brought our families together. It was our love, our example. We changed the course of people's lives.
Macy, I'm not denying that. But it's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough to know that you can face any challenge in life and win. That's what we've done.
Not every challenge, Macy.
You're talking about my drinking.
Yes. Your sobriety wasn't my challenge. It was yours. It was your strength, your determination. Your sobriety was always about you. You did that on your own.
You supported me, Thorne.
Of course I supported you, Macy, and I'll always support you. Think about it. All the years that you were sober, we weren't married. We weren't living together. Macy, can't you see that you started drinking again out of fear? Out of fear that you were going to lose me to Brooke. And that fear isn't going to go away as long as you and I are still married. Honey, you have got to gain control of your life, just like you did when you were alone.
Don't make this an issue about my addiction, Thorne. And there is no way that I can be stronger without you than I am with you.
Macy, do you honestly think that staying in this marriage with me when I want to get out is going to make you stronger? No, it is going to weaken you, drain you.
Not if you are committed to me, Thorne. And you are. What you are going through with Brooke is just a phase. Give it time. I know you'll get over it. You and I know pressure. We've been there. Pressure from our families, pressure from my addictions. I mean, we have beaten the odds so many times, and we will again because we have commitment. We have gotten too much out of this marriage to give up on it, Thorne. Thorne, don't throw away something that has given us so much joy and fulfillment. Don't do that to me, and don't do it to yourself. Oh, Thorne, you have learned and you have grown so much in this relationship, and you're going to continue to learn and grow because I won't settle for anything less than your happiness, Thorne. I won't do it. That has always been my first priority. You know that. I love you. I would die for you, Thorne. Give us another chance, please. Don't give up on us.